Breakfast. I'm Dean McCulloch. Now, we're going to be crossing to Brussels to chat to Matt Beard from All Out, which is a human rights group taking stance against the EU, calling for immediate and swift action as to what's going on in Poland. Now, I don't know whether you know this, but a third of Poland is under LGBT-free zones introduced by the government following years of hostility towards the community. Polish people face violence, brutality and discrimination as the ruling Law and Justice Party and Catholic Church in Poland have created an atmosphere of anti-LGBT hatred and bigotry. Boris Johnson has not commented on the issue at all. Neither has Nicola Sturgeon, Mark Drakeford or Arlene Foster. So today, the charity All Out is delivering 330,000 signatures to the European Commission calling for swift and decisive action. Matt Beard's on the line. Good morning, Matt. How you doing?
Good morning, Dean. I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So describe the atmosphere there this morning in Brussels.
Yeah, we're here this morning with our Polish partners, KPH, one of the leading LGBT groups in Poland. We're right now sitting in front of the Commission building. We're just a few minutes away from meeting the Equalities Commissioner, Helena Dali. As you said in your intro, we're going to be submitting to Helena Dali 330,000 signatures from around the world of people who really want to say to the European Union that the time for words is now over. It's really now time to take action on Poland. You know, over 400 Polish people have actually written to the European Union expressing their fear and concern as their fundamental rights are being violated by these LGBT-free zones.
Why do you think this isn't being reported in the UK press as widely as it should be?
I think that's a great question, Dean. And I think, the current coronavirus crisis, the current issues around Brexit, I think are eclipsing what is actually a very significant issue. I guess I want your readers to imagine what it would feel like if a city like Manchester or Canterbury or Edinburgh was declared an LGBT-free zone, that you were actually, as an LGBT person, sort of declared invalid. That justifies all sorts of violence, intimidation and brutality against you. And it really is time that ended.
And today then you're meeting, are you meeting the President, Andrzej Duda, or who's going to be in this room when you put the signatures to them?
No, we're meeting Helena Dali, who is the Equalities Commissioner at the European Union. Helena Dali has actually a great track record in standing up for the rights of LGBT plus people. And our message to her and the message from these 330,000 plus people who have signed is that those words are really great and we really appreciate them, but we do need to move into action. You know, the President of the European Commission said just last week that LGBT-free zones have no place in our European Union. And if that's true, then it's time to do something about it. What we're asking the European Union to do is to really make the new budget a €1 trillion EU budget and another 700 billion euros, which is a coronavirus recovery fund, to make that money dependent on member states like Poland upholding their commitments to human rights.
Oh, Matt, it's a disgrace that this isn't in the papers as much as it should be here. I know that coronavirus is taking over, but these are people's lives. This is part of our community that is literally under attack. These people are being beaten. These people are being discriminated against day to day. What can we do then? I know that you've got a petition that you'd like us to sign. Is that right, or are we too late for that now?
We are a few minutes away from handing it in, so it's too late for that now. But if you go to allout.org, there are plenty of other actions on Poland and on other countries that your listeners can participate in to show their solidarity with LGBT folk around the world who live in less equal, less safe environments than many of us do.
Yeah, well, Matt, I know you've got to rush now because you've got to clear security and get into that building. But good luck today. Keep us posted, won't you? And hopefully we can report on what's happening tomorrow, if not later on in the week. Matt Beard, thank you very much for speaking to me this morning.
Cheers, Dean. Take care. Bye-bye.